This sleeping position can increase your risk of stroke overnight. If you're 60 or older, there's one bedtime habit you do every night that could dramatically increase your risk of stroke. Silently, with no pain, no warning, you go to sleep feeling perfectly fine. By morning, everything's different. Maybe you can't speak clearly, maybe you can't lift an arm. A stroke strikes, sudden, silent, life-changing, and often it's not because of smoking, poor diet, or inactivity, but something as simple as how you sleep. I see this too often in my neurology practice. Habits most seniors believe are harmless, they're not. Today I'm going to walk you through 9 risky sleep positions and nighttime routines that may be quietly boosting your chance of stroke, brain bleeds, or dangerous blood pressure surges, especially during the darkest hours when your brain is most at risk. If you or someone you care about is over 60, this video might just save a life, so pay attention. But before we begin, if you haven't already, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you won't miss critical health tips made just for you. If this video helps, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 so I can improve the content for next time. Point 1. Sleeping flat on your back without pillow. Sleeping flat on your back with your head level and no pillow. It sounds natural, comfortable even. Some use it to ease back pain or open up the chest. But here's what few people realize. When your head is flat, aligned with your heart, your brain's ability to drain venous blood becomes compromised. After 60, blood vessels lose flexibility. Gravity works against drainage, blood flow slows, clots can begin forming during the night. Take Mr. Leonard Whitaker, 77, a retired mechanic from Michigan, Navy veteran, night after night, no pillow, lying flat. One morning his wife found him unable to speak, one arm limp. A scan revealed a clot in his left middle cerebral artery, an ischemic stroke. His arteries were stiff, blood had pooled. His sleeping position played a big role. Now, he uses a wedge pillow to slightly elevate the head, something neither he nor Mary knew was so critical years back. What causes this? Nighttime, flathead, aging vessels losing compliance, natural dehydration, lower oxygen levels, all these combine to make a dangerous storm, especially risky for seniors with high blood pressure, atrial fibrillation, carotid artery disease, or sensitive to pressure drops at night. What to do? Raise the head by about 30 degrees. Even 1 or 2 supportive pillows can help. Choose pillows that support the natural curve of your neck without forcing your chin down. Point 2. Sleeping face down, prone position. Sleeping on your stomach. Maybe it feels cozy, maybe it eases your back, or you simply like that flattened sensation. But it's one of the riskiest positions for the aging brain. When prone, your neck twists to one side, compressing arteries that deliver oxygen to the back of the brain, areas that control balance, coordination, consciousness. Plus, your head may sink into soft pillows or mattress, depressing carotid arteries. Veins that should carry blood away from the brain get pinched. Blood flow slows. Clots can form quietly. And when early morning blood pressure surges, those clots can dislodge, leading to severe stroke. Case in point, Mrs. Ethel Lawson, 82, from Ohio, woke one morning unable to move her left side, speech slurred. Hospital scan showed a large ischemic stroke in her cerebellum. No heart disease, cholesterol not terrible, but she'd spent hours face down with neck twisted. Her arteries were already narrowed, oxygen dropped too low. She survived, but mobility was severely compromised. What to do? Shift to side sleeping, especially your left side, slightly elevated. Use a firm pillow that keeps head straight and aligned. Avoid soft mattresses that let the head sink or twist. Point 3. Heavy blanket over your head. A comforting habit, pulling the blanket over your head, blocks light, noise, feels like cocoon. Many older adults grew up cold or had noisy rooms. Makes sense, but covering your head with a heavy quilt can trap warm, stale air. Oxygen drops, carbon dioxide builds up. The body tries to compensate, but in older age, less resilient. Mr. Richard Hale, 81, from Iowa, always slept under thick covers pulled high. One morning, his wife found him groggy, unresponsive, his oxygen very low. CT scans showed a silent stroke deep in his brain, not from cholesterol or AFib, but likely from oxygen deprivation during sleep combined with thicker blood. Sleep under breathable covers. Let air circulate around your face. Use a sleep mask instead of burying under blankets. Keep bedding lightweight, yet warm enough without overburdening your respiratory system. Point 4. Sleeping upright in a recliner. Many seniors, discomforts like hip surgery, back pain, or joint stiffness make flatbeds painful. So a recliner becomes the nightly refuge. It feels safe. But here's the issue. Sleeping semi-upright, 45 to 60 degrees, changes how blood flows. Gravity pulls blood away from the brain. Veins in legs and hips get compressed. Blood pools. Clots form more easily. Mrs. Barbara Keene, 79, retired florist. After hip surgery, she switched to sleeping mostly in her recliner. One morning, found confused, unable to move left hand. Imaging showed a deep brain stroke, lacunar stroke, caused by clots formed likely due to long hours upright with poor circulation. What to do? If you must sleep elevated, use an adjustable bed or wedge pillow to lift the torso without putting pressure on your lower limbs. Stretch out your legs, move during the day, avoid staying hours in reclined chairs as primary sleep. Point 5. Sleep on your right side with your arm under the pillow. Many seniors fall asleep this way, lying on right side, arm tucked under pillow for support. But that position presses on major vessels, carotid, subclavian, restricting blood flow into and out of the brain. Mr. Ellis Randall, 75, Vietnam veteran, slept on his right side with his arm under pillow for neck comfort. One morning, his left leg was weakened, speech impaired. Scan revealed stroke in right hemisphere. No major risk factors aside from that chronic compression at night. This position also compresses the nerve bundles in shoulder. Not only circulation, but nerve health suffers. Over decades, damage adds up. If this sounds like you, try sleeping on the left side, head slightly elevated, arms resting gently by side or forward, not wedged under pillow. Use contour pillows that keep your neck alignment. Point 6. Frequent tossing and turning. Restlessness, frequent waking, shifting positions. Many dismiss this as normal aging, arthritis, or simply bathroom trips. But such restless sleep could be a warning and a trigger for stroke. Each movement or shift temporarily changes blood flow. In younger bodies, vessels adapt. In older ones, arteries are stiffer, veins less flexible. Low hydration, low oxygen, or high blood pressure make every shift more dangerous. Mrs. Nancy Delgado, 76, retired piano teacher. She and her husband noticed her tossing every 10 to 15 minutes. Headaches, dizziness, and finally one morning, numb hand and slurred speech. Imaging revealed an ischemic stroke, likely formed during hours of fragmented sleep. To improve, manage hydration, avoid caffeine or alcohol late, keep room cool and bedding layered instead of heavy, use body pillows, and see a doctor if you or partner see excessive movement at night. Point 7. Skipping blood pressure or heart medication. Many older people take pills each night for blood pressure, heart rhythm, or clot prevention. But one skipped dose, even when you feel fine, can be dangerous. Why? Because blood pressure has a natural daily cycle. It drops at night, then rises toward morning. If medications that smooth out those fluctuations are missed, pressure can surge between 2 and 6 a.m. when many strokes occur. Mr. Harold Green, 72, retired electrician, had mild hypertension. One night he forgot his nighttime pill. By morning, symptoms, facial droop, trouble speaking, diagnosed with a moderate ischemic stroke. Clot likely formed overnight when his blood pressure was uncontrolled. Take your meds on time, use reminders, put pill organizer by your bedside. Don't skip because just once won't matter. For aging vessels, it might. Point 8. Sleeping in cold room without proper neck support. Cool bedrooms feel refreshing. Many older adults like the window cracked, low thermostat, but cold causes your vessels to constrict, vasoconstriction, especially in the neck. Combine that with poor pillow support, misaligned head, and arteries like carotid and vertebral get squeezed or twisted. Miss Loretta Dixon, 78, retired nurse, used to sleep with window open, slight tucking of chin, flat pillow, developed a brainstem stroke. No heart disease, no skipped medicine. It was likely neck compression plus cold-induced narrowing of vessels, which reduced blood flow just enough for clot formation. What to do? Ideal sleep temperature for older adults is around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Use a pillow that holds neck aligned, not bent forward or sharply rotated. Avoid those thin, flat pillows that force your head down or sideways. Keep neck neutral. Point 9. Going to bed right after heavy meal or alcohol. Many believe a big dinner and a nightcap help unwind. But after 60, processing food or alcohol takes longer. Heavy, salty, fatty meals redirect blood toward digestion away from the brain. Alcohol may initially dilate vessels, but then rebounds, causing constriction, blood pressure swings, arrhythmias. Mr. Gerald Thompson, 74, retired farmer, enjoyed dinner with a drink nightly. One holiday evening, he overindulged. Around 4 a.m., wife found him unresponsive. CT showed a massive ischemic stroke. Doctors didn't find heart disease or skipped meds, just post-meal high triglycerides, dehydrated blood, constricted vessels after alcohol wore off. What to do? Finish eating 2 to 3 hours before bed, drink water with meals, avoid alcohol late, lighter meals at night, less salt, sugar, and fat. Recognize that drowsiness after eating or drinking isn't healthy rest. It can mask stress on your brain. Now that we've covered those 9 dangerous sleep habits, positions, routines, and timing, you're probably wondering, what's the safer way to sleep? What immediate changes can you make tonight that protect your brain years from now? Here are the habits that heal, not harm. Slight head elevation, about 30 degrees, especially when sleeping flat or on your back. Sleep on your left side when possible. Use pillows that properly support your neck. Avoid heavy blankets over your head. Don't sleep upright for long periods or in recliners as your primary bed. Keep limbs free. Don't wedge arms under pillows. Maintain good sleep quality. Don't accept constant tossing, frequent awakenings. Take all medications as prescribed, especially blood pressure or heart medications. Make your bedroom comfortably cool, not cold. Avoid heavy meals, alcohol, or aggressive drinks close to bedtime. I know this may feel overwhelming, but these aren't suggestions, they're preventive measures. After 60, what you do each night could be the difference between waking up whole or waking up changed forever. Stroke during sleep is not inevitable. It's often the sum of small, unexamined habits. You still have control. You can change how you sleep. Protect your brain, your speech, your memory, your balance, your independence. Start tonight. Elevate your head, realign your neck, change your position, take your meds, avoid heavy foods and drinks before bed. If this video helped you, leave a comment. Share one thing you're planning to change. If not, comment 0 so I know where to improve. Like, share, subscribe so more people can benefit. Thank you for caring enough to learn this. Sleep isn't just rest, it's protection. Take care of your nights and your days will follow.